Edward Thomas Hardy, known as Tom Hardy, was born September 15, 1977 in Hammersmith, London. His film debut and breakout role was in Ridley Scott's Black Hawk Down in 2001. Notable movies include Rock'n'Rolla, Bronson, Inception, The Revenant, and Mad Max Fury Road. He may be best known as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, and this month he stars as Venom.
We are Venom.
Hi everyone, I'm Sandra Matos. Welcome to my Did You Know series where I bring you fun facts on all your favorite celebrities. Tom Hardy is an amazing actor who has also done theater and has been in several TV shows. His very first ever acting job was on the show Band of Brothers in 2001. More recent shows include Peaky Blinders and Taboo, which he was involved in creating and co-producing. He's recognized for his talent, impressive range, and mastering every role. Today, I'm listing 10 things you didn't know about Tom Hardy. My fave! Number 1. Let's start with going just a little further back than Band of Brothers. In 1998, when he got his first taste of the spotlight on the British TV show The Big Breakfast. He won the Find Me a Supermodel competition. Right after the show, he signed with Models 1, but at that time, his interest was more in writing and directing his own short films. What's your favorite Tom Hardy movie? Let me know in the comments below. Number 2. Hardy's idol is actor Gary Oldman. He has described him as his absolute and utter hero, and he strives to be like him for his own generation. I think it's safe to say he's succeeded with that, Tom. You are, I think, one of the best actors of your generation. He got a chance to star with his idol in the Oscar-nominated film Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. They also worked together on the films Lawless, The Dark Knight Rises, and Child 44. Number 3. You may or may not have noticed that Tom has a permanently curled pinky finger on his right hand. It's the result of a kitchen knife accident when he was younger. He severed a tendon and never did get it properly taken care of. Number 4. When Tom was a kid, he was a bit of a bad boy, to say the least. He was described as a wayward youth, so always getting into trouble. He was expelled from the Reed School for theft. He was also thrown out of the Richmond Drama School for behavioral problems. And when he was 15 years old, he was caught joyriding in a stolen Mercedes and in possession of a gun. The only reason he wasn't charged was because he was with the son of a diplomat who claimed immunity. Number 5. His troubled youth also led him down the road of drugs and alcohol. He had his very first drink when he was 13 years old, and things just got progressively worse after that, to the point where he had a very serious crack addiction. As he was becoming a rising star, he basically just couldn't hide it anymore. After shooting Star Trek Nemesis in 2002, he was in a very bad place and out of control. So in 2003, following a public collapse on Old Compton Street in Soho, London, he checked himself into rehab. And he's remained sober ever since. Number 6. For a short period of time, Tom was a rapper and hip-hop producer with friend Edward Tracy, under the name Tommy No. 1 and Eddie Too Tall. In 1999, he had a mixtape called Falling on Your Arse.
Wipe the tears from my eyes, I don't need to see my baby cry. You hold my hand, I hold it tight as I can. These are memories to die for.
He had a record contract, and his manager was the same guy who managed the Fugees. And he worked on a couple of rap albums with Grammy-winning producers Warren Riker and Gordon Williams. Number 7. He may have been rough around the edges when he was young, but Tom also has a softer side. Having been a theater actor, it's no surprise that he has an appreciation for ballet. He is a fan and every year goes to watch The Nutcracker. He's also an English National Ballet supporter. Number 8. Tom has been married twice and has 2 children. In 1999, he married his first wife, Sarah Ward. It was love at first sight and they got married after only 3 weeks. Unfortunately, they didn't make it through his dark period. They broke up in 2003 and divorced in 2004. In 2005, he met and started dating assistant director Rachel Speed. In 2008, they had a son together and broke up in 2009. That same year, he met his now wife, actress Charlotte Riley. They got married in July 2014, and in October 2015, they had their first child together. Tom is about to be a father of 3, as his wife Charlotte is reportedly expecting their second child. Number 9. When he was 17 years old, he was given a dog named Mad Max. That was already his name when he was gifted. Tom wasn't a Mad Max fan, had never even seen the 1979 movie. In fact, he didn't watch it until he auditioned and was offered the role in the 2015 version Mad Max Fury Road. He took on the role as a tribute to his dog who died that same year. Number 10. Let's get into his tattoos a little bit. He got his very first tattoo when he was 15 years old. It was of a leprechaun on his right bicep in honor of his mother's Irish heritage. Since then, he's gotten 18 plus tattoos. Each one has special meaning and marks specific events in his life. Some of his tats include his agent's name, Lindy King, who he said he'd get inked if she got him to Hollywood. On the side of his stomach, he has Till I Die SW, which is his ex-wife Sarah Ward. And a dragon on his left arm because Sarah was born in the year of the dragon. A star on his left shoulder when he found out that he was going to be a father for the first time. The words Padre Fiero, which means proud father. Figlio mio bellissimo, which means my beautiful son. A portrait of the Madonna holding a baby. His wife's name Charlotte on his shoulder. The number 1338046 was his best friend's dad's Marine's corpse number. And let's not leave out Leo knows all on his right arm after losing a bet to Leonardo DiCaprio, claiming that DiCaprio wouldn't win an Academy Award for The Revenant. And that concludes my list of 10 things you didn't know about Tom Hardy. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe, and join me next time.